You are thousands of feet in the air. The airplane door slides open. The freezing wind violently hits your face. You look down, and all you see is the curvature of the earth and the endless drop. Every single survival instinct in your human DNA is screaming at you to step back. Now, imagine facing that drop with when you have a 90% physical disability. You cannot move your legs, your fingers cannot grasp a parachute cord. Society, medicine, and logic have all told you that you belong safely on the ground in a wheelchair. But you look out of the door, you smile, and you jump anyway. Hey there, Raghu here, a certified memory coach on wheels. Welcome to my podcast. The topic of today's episode is Shatter Your Intellectual Glass Ceiling. Having survived a severe spinal cord injury, I learned that our true power is in the mind. Now I'm on a mission to help students and competitive exam aspirants stop struggling with rote learning and tap into the infinite potential of their brains using proven memory techniques. When I jumped out of that airplane, officially becoming the first Indian and first Asian quadriplegic skydiver recognized by the Limca India and Asia Book of Records, it was not just another adrenaline, it was a statement. It was my refusal to believe that my wheels were my limit. They told me I was paralyzed, and physically, yes, they were right. But I realized very quickly that the most dangerous paralysis doesn't happen to your spine. The most dangerous paralysis happens to your mind, in your mind. I had to consciously decide to shatter my glass ceiling. I had to skydive past the limitations the world had built for me. Friends, let's talk about your glass ceiling. I speak to many students who come to me completely defeated. Before even I teach them a single memory technique, they sit down and say, Sir, I have had a bad memory. I am not a math person. I am just not smart enough to clear this exam. Do you know what you are doing when you say those words? You are actually strapping yourself into a mental wheelchair. You are choosing paralysis. You look at a massive syllabus, books staked high on your desk, and you feel the exact same terror I felt looking out of that airplane door. Your brain tells you, Bro, this is too big. You will fail. Do not jump. The pain point is not your syllabus. Your pain point is the lie you have been telling yourself about your own intelligence. You have confused a lack of technique with a lack of talent. Here is the scientific reality. Your brain is not a fixed container. It is not a hard drive that runs out of space. It is a muscle. And there is a beautiful biological phenomenon called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity means your brain literally rewires itself based on your actions, your environment, and your beliefs. If you constantly tell yourself you had a bad memory, your brain rewires itself to forget. It follows your command. But when you take bold, aggressive action, when you push yourself into intellectual discomfort, your neurons fire entirely new patterns. You physically alter the structure of your brain. You build new neurological highways. You do not need to be a born genius. You need to build the genius. How do we apply this? How do we skydive the mind? From today, you are going to parachute the intellectual freefall. Step 1. Destroy the label. The next time you catch yourself saying, I have a bad memory, Stop immediately. Say it instead. I just haven't learned the right memory technique yet. You must let go of your emotional attachment to the idea that you are not smart enough. Step 2. Approach the edge. Take the hardest chapter in your syllabus, the one you have been avoiding because it makes you feel stupid. Sit down with it. That fear you feel, that is the wind hitting your face at the airplane door. Acknowledge it, but do not back down. Step 3. The jump. Apply a memory technique, whether it is the location method or cognitive visualization. Force your brain to create a ridiculous, massive image out of the difficult concept. Push through the friction. The moment it feels difficult, it is the exact neuroplasticity is happening. It is the exact moment neuroplasticity is happening. That friction is your brain growing. When I fell through the sky, I realized that the heavy, crushing weight of my physical limitations had completely vanished. I was flying. The heaviest weight you will ever lift is your own self doubt. Once you drop that, your brain's potential is absolutely infinite. Stop looking at your exams as an impossible mountain. Stop telling yourself you're not capable. The only difference between a record holder or someone who gives up is the willingness to jump into the unknown, shatter the glass ceiling, step out of the door, let your mind fly. I am Raghurama Bhat, your memory coach on wheels. If you found this episode useful, please subscribe to the show. I am going to be bringing you much more content like this, straight from the heart, with real value that will inspire you to unlock your mind and take action. Keep pushing your limits, my friend, and I'll catch you up in the next episode. Thank you. Bye bye.